men.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
On the double.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. Lawrence to Chenault for a Jaguar first.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Opposite. Away.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
The vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there was a lane that could probably break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Etienne once more. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
That call makes sense because they've been doing it well in this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Lawrence flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th. And there's the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. The Texans had 10-3 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On 2nd and 7, Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. On the slant, here's Collins. And he's going to get this down near the 25. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here in the 1st drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another 1st there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Love now. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's going to be brought down about the 16. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. To throw now. Here's Love. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
On play action, Lawrence. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
This one puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Texans scoop it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work the ball all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Love's throw to be taken in by Cole. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's
ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, but it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Love. That's complete. It's Collins. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
And that big game may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And he is going to have the Texans first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of the rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Throws right side, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. An even 90 yards. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense set to regain possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Kttn. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
Don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
That one 28 yards on the ground. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. That's a staple of this offense. Drag out to the tight end.
He's able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down about the 8-yard line. He's already proven to be effective in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it. 2
of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Julian Love keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Parker. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Steps away. He'll find Parker again. Complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Holding. Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Kttn.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half.
On third down, here's Kttn.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to put it away on fourth down.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Now Love. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Flushed out right. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Out to Cole on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Another one caught by Collins. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage.
Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Justin Ross
from 3 yards out.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 22. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
To about the...
down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a 3rd down.
Now Lawrence.
They'll get this one complete to Zane Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line.
And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Etienne up the middle.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
On 1st and 10, Love. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Love looking to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. The big fella past the 20. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score.
And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 10. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. First down, going to the air with Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Love. The throw taken in by Cole.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Again, it's Love.
Open man there is Collins, complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And the Jags are right back in this football game.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Working the sideline there, good route, good catch, first down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Here we go. Set.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And they will score a pick six. And the Texans take the lead. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 2 touchdowns. 2:14 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Now Lawrence to throw.
Just keeping the play alive. And he'll just get rid of it.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run. But this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins
from 8 yards out.
And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. A final shot now for Lawrence.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there.
Just went to the interior, and that's what the penalty occurred.